What is up, Copper family? How you guys doing today? Um, it's weird because I want to look at this, but I know you guys see this way, and so this is you guys. This is my computer. But hey, guys, hope you're having a wonderful day. Uh, it's been a great day. I got to work out. I had a fantastic workout. Got back from Hollywood yesterday. With a fantastic thing. I'll tell you guys about it if you want. And yeah, I feel very blessed. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day too. I get to go see a couple of guys that I know at a comedy. Do they're stand-up comedians, and so we're gonna go watch them, and so it's gonna be a fun day. So what's up, Amber? How you doing? Still at the gym. We'll pop if you get done. Okay, Amber. So today my workout was 0.6 miles run, and then 1,000 or ski ergs, 1,000 meters of row, 100 yards of 325 pounds of push sled, and then do it do it twice. And then I worked a little bit on lunges in my legs so that I can do really well at high rock. So keep killing it, keep killing it. What's up, little sister? How you doing? This is my wonderful sister who I think she's like 8, 9 weeks until she has her baby. I'm really excited, looking forward to meet her. And she Abby is an amazing human. So and Abby, I'll talk about it later. You guys just be here. Miles, what's up, man? How you doing? I love Miles. Now that I met him and his wife in person, he is legit just a good person, just kind, and he will talk your ear off, and it is enjoyable. He's like one of those guys you could just listen talk because he has so many fun stories, the way he explains stuff, and he's just a fun guy. He's a fun guy. He's a mushroom. If anyone gets that, mushrooms are fun guys. Okay. What's up, David? How you doing? Whatever. You're amazing. I appreciate you. I've talked to Melissa like once this week. It's been that busy, and she's just awesome. So I appreciate her. What's up, Jordan? How you doing? I just hope you're doing a fantastic day, and I'm glad that you're giving a lot of people duties, so you don't have to carry everything at your job. You deserves it. What's up, Brant? How you doing, buddy? You you're an amazing human. I'm glad that you're back home here in Hooper. What's up, man? How you doing? Love that you and your wife are always here. It means a lot. So say hi to Christina if she's not here. If she's, it seems like you guys do something swimming or something tonight. What's up, Ronnie? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hey, Mr. F and F, how you guys doing? I hope you and your wife are having an amazing day. Hey, what's up, Jeff? Appreciate all of you and you and your wife always being here and supportive. Mr. Frankie. How you doing, Frankie? Frankie is one of the nicest guys. He's always supporting, and he's always. I swear, he's the first one to buy the cent of the month every month, and it means a lot. So thank you. And Donnie, he is always commenting on my social media and always just support. So thank you so much. And Jacob, I saw your comment yesterday. I'm glad that things are starting to look up for you and your wife. You guys deserve it. You really do. And hey, Edgar, how you doing? I know I've seen you once here before. I don't remember, but I've never seen your picture. So what's up, man? Glad that you're here. Yeah, your kids' pictures were cute today. Hey, speaking of the devil, actually we weren't talking about yeah, but I appreciate your messages that you've sent me on private, and I'm glad that you're here, man. I really am. It is a great day. Dude, I know you're only like 160 pounds. Like I'm double of you. I would just destroy you. I'm sorry. I really would. It was leg day for me. That's good. What's up, Santa Tom? How you doing? Oh wait, is it Jay's birthday today? I thought I said happy birthday to him yesterday. Jay, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday, man. And Santa Tom, how are you? Go support Santa Tom. I love those guys. Their show reminds me of what it used to be. I don't know if that makes sense, but a lot of you guys weren't here during the pandemic, weren't here a little bit before like people kind of I people tend to teeter off when they don't get traction, and the community was amazing. I swear everyone was doing shows, and then everyone just kind of teetered off, and Santa Tom Bearded Chief, and Tactical Santa. I swear those guys, they remind me of how it used to be, and it's just fun. I really enjoy their conversations. Have some cardio that I want to get in. Tomorrow is 8 miles, zone 2, which means it's like a walk for 8 miles. So good times, right? Good times. I'm just scrolling. What were you going to say about Wise Guys and next Wednesday? I'm so nervous. Been a fixer for the past 2 weeks. So many issues that come down just to not just paying attention. You or them, because you gave them their jobs, and that's you should make them do their jobs. So I'm proud of you, man. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Thanks so much for coming on. I swear I've seen a lot of you guys, but I haven't seen your picture. So thank you so much for coming on and saying hi. It means a lot. Oldest graduated from swim school. Not sure where they are tonight. Here working. Ah, I knew they were doing swimming. I didn't know it got over though. I'm 230 pounds, sir. You flatter me. It's my birthday. Yeah, I thought it was yesterday because I said happy birthday to you in Melissa's chat. So I thought that was cool. What's up, Michael? How you doing, buddy? I love that beard. Rick, how's life treating me? Life is wonderful. I'm still trying to figure out how to grow Copper Johns. Still trying to figure out how to stay present for my family when I am home. But absolutely just loving the ride. It's not easy some days, as you know. Life isn't easy some days, but absolutely love it. And I am like salivating like crazy right now, and I have no idea why. Superset bicep day today. Hammer curls, bicep curls. Finished with 21. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be sore tomorrow. Good for you, man. Miss Sofa, how you doing? I appreciate you. I appreciate your reshares and all that kind of stuff. It means a lot. What's up, David? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming. Oh, David, I'm going to be talking about it. It's available now on paperback. I'm working on hardcover right now, but trying to finish the day, the hour or so since Shreveport needed all my time and energy today. Get it. Yeah, it's good. Like I said, I'm on my second bottle already. Um, I just finished Newport completely today. I really like that. I've noticed if I use Newport, and I didn't make any bombs for Newport, but I still have bomb from Nepalese. And so when I was in Hollywood, I brought Newport with me and I got Nepalese bomb, and it seemed to really work well. So that's how I think. Walcott didn't, dude. It's so good. I really, really like it. Uh, Ew. I wore new. Yeah, that's why I'm wearing today. I just finished it off today. So I'll need to make more for me because I like it. Yeah, but I finished up this month or for next month, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it too. So, but anyway, what are your guys' wins for this week? So it's Friday. So from last Friday to this Friday, what are your wins? Um, I want to know. I want to know what kind of wins you got today because that's what I want to do from now on. I start with my meetings a lot like that at work. I want to know your guys' wins. So please tell me. Yes. Is it because of football or is it because of another reason? Because I love football. But yeah, so what kind of win? So I'll tell you my win is we got to meet some amazing influential people at cover or at in Hollywood. That are trying to make a difference. And I thought that was really cool. And I got to meet some really good beards, like really good beards. I don't know if you know Iron Sanctuary. Got to meet him and we got to hang out. And he and I are actually going to work together with Copper Johns. And his beard is really really nice. He keeps it nice. So I look out for that. We're going to be working on a scent, me and him together, and make it an Iron Sanctuary Copper Johns collab. And so we're going to be working together on that, and that's a thing. It's for sure happening, and I look forward to working with him on that. He was really cool, so I'm excited that Copper Johns gets to partner with him a little bit, and so I got to meet him. Got to meet his person who does a lot of the his shirts, his apparel, and they're going to be working on our apparel. I'm going to talk to him on Monday, and we're going to start working with him. So it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice that we get to work together. So that was my win. I feel like we got to do some cool stuff for Copper Johns this week behind the scenes that I'm telling you now. My bum, I miss Newport. I think there's a few butters left. But yeah, I'll tell you this: I have no idea what I'm bringing back for Black Friday, but I'm going to bring back a lot. Um, I still have a lot of scents. I just don't have labels, so I'd have to order all the labels for those. But I have Newport scent still. I still have a ton of scent for Wildcat Den and a lot of other scents. So I'll be bringing Nepalese back because that's one of my favorites. I love Nepalese. Um, and I'll probably be bringing back Lake Tahoe. I'll bring back Cherry Grove Pier. I have to for Garrett and Melissa alone, Harvest Moon. And I'll bring back a couple others. I think Moosehead Lake is one of my favorites. The darkness of it. So I'll be bringing some of those back quite a bit. So don't you worry. If you, but it'll be for Black Friday. There'll be a limited run, and when they're gone, they're gone. So I'll tell you that much. And they will be on sale because it's Black Friday. Oh, dude, that makes me happy. And it's football season. It's football, so you get a win-win. There's no losses there, unless you have a team and they lose. Then my win, we made it through another treatment for Lisa without too much issues. Able to spend some time up to camp this weekend. Oh, dude, I'm glad. I wish the best for Lisa, and I'm glad that everything is going decent for her. And yeah, prayers for her and you. Hey, Kay, how you doing? Excuse me. I don't know where that came from. Working myself as a leader, more importantly, a leader. That Baz this week was really good, like sneaky good, right? Like I don't know if you guys have listened to it, but she was amazing. We had a lady on who had it all, and she lost it because she broke the law and went to prison, and but before that, she had some stuff and lost it because of drugs and all that kind of stuff. Came back and lost it again because of breaking the law and stuff, and then she's learned a lot since then, and yeah. So I really think it was a really good one. Hey, what's up, Bishop? How you doing, buddy? Thanks so much for coming on. I love that. Uh, yeah, it was. Yeah, it's going to happen. We I know that next month we have a really big order coming in from Israel, and that'll be really nice too. That's going to be a huge win for us. What's up, Robert? How you doing, buddy? Or sorry, what's up, Robert? Dude. Most importantly, on myself as a person, hamster in my brain has quit working. All right, Jordan. Hit me up on the DMs. Do you have social media? I can't remember. I know you have YouTube, obviously, but I don't know if you have social media. I can get you introduce you to Brock, man. Brock's no joke. I love fair. It's a love thing. I love how Tyson says butters. What did I say? How do I say butters? Butters. Mm. But yeah. So I'm glad you guys had some wins this week. And if you feel like you didn't, you did. Just learn to be grateful. No, write a gratitude journal at the very end of the day, and you'll start changing your mindset on all the wins that you have throughout the day. And it doesn't mean that you don't have any hardships. Doesn't mean that things don't go down that aren't easy. It just means that there's so much to be grateful for that the hardships are a little bit easier, if that makes sense. What's up, Greg? How you doing, buddy? Love the mustache, man. Love the mustache. Did I miss you in the chat that you said the paperback is not available? Father's Guide to Mental Health. I will get to it, but no, it's available. It's 100% available now, and I'll show everyone. Got approved to be a clinical trial for a migraine medication through IV infusions. Okay, first of all, I hope you get the medicine, and second of all, I hope it works. If you really do suffer from migraines, that's the worst. I'm sorry, and so good luck and congrats, man, congrats. And it's always nice to get a little bit extra income, so that's cool. Start making time for medication or meditation. Meditation. Didn't realize I need it. Just a moment to de-stress and recenter. Long overdue. 100%. Um, when you take time for yourself, no matter what it is, even if you're just praying. I know prayer is a form of meditation to me. The holistic side isn't necessarily spiritual. It's just taking time to recenter yourself, like meditation. And yeah, meditation works. Especially just as you start to train yourself on what these certain things are, like what does your future self feel like in these certain situations, so that you don't feel anxiety all the time, and you start learning what gratitude feels like and all this kind of stuff through meditation. And so it trains your body. I love that. Everybody has a win each and every day. You are here, and that means you still have purpose, whether you are aware or not. I love it. You guys are amazing. I got proved to bring sexy back. uh, oh, okay. I'm glad, because that would suck if you got placebos. But I'm so glad for you. I'm happy for you. And on top of it, hopefully it works and you get paid for it. So that's amazing. Medication. What's up, JP? How you doing, buddy? I'm so glad that you're here. I really do. Um, a week after a loss of a brother, reflecting on all the good he lived, I miss him, but stronger each day. I'm sorry, Miles. Um, I hear you. But that's amazing. How can we get a signed copy of your book? So I don't know yet. The only thing I can think of is we are going on tour. It's official. We have 28 cities. I don't know the cities yet next year. So what Dad Bods is going to do and Copper Johns is going to do is we're going to have beer competitions. We're going to have podcasts. We're going to do comedy, and we're going to go to 28 states, our cities, I should say, next year. And it's going to be fun. And if you have a copy, you could bring it there if you want to come watch us and be a part of that. But right now, I only sell it on Amazon, and so yeah, I don't know because I don't, they print it off for me. Because it's like, I didn't go to a publisher or anything like that. I just simply published it online. What is up, my dude, bro? Just catching up. But what? How you doing, man? Yeah, yeah. Hopefully we go to Houston. I love Houston. I lived there for 2 years. And yeah, I think it would be fun to be in Houston. Yeah, so Scott D. Henry, Logan, myself, a guy named Heath, and then we're going to have a rolling comedian that will be with us quite a bit. Like Iron Sectionary will be with us occasionally. Justin Danger Nunley will be with us occasionally. Um, uh, the comedian who got hit in the head with a softball, who has a stutter now. I can't remember his name offhand, but he will be with us occasionally. We have a couple of people with him, so it will be really, really nice. And we don't know the specific dates yet, but as soon as I do know it's official. It is happening, so that will be really, really fun. I love Portland, Maine. I really, really do. I've been there once, and it was gorgeous. Bro, if you can come here or anywhere close, and we don't hang out, I'm gonna find you and make you my height, right? I don't want to be Frodo. Um, but yeah, so the book is now available. So let me show you this. Let me show you this. Father's Guide. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, so if you just go to Amazon and look, if you just type in Tyson Allred, that will pop up. And so you can see right here, you can go to paperback right here, and there you go. As of paperback, and then if you read a sample, I'll kind of show you what. Wait for it. Why is it not working? We'll go to Kindle so you can kind of see. Um, yeah, I'm seeing. There was one part that I thought was really cool that I wanted to kind of read to you, but oh well. But yeah, that's where it is. So you guys are more than welcome to get it. No pressure at all. Just some of you guys asked me when it will be available as a hard copy. So it is available now as a hard copy. Sergey, I didn't see you, but I have my comb. You can be Sam. Drew Lynch. And yeah, and then next, I don't know. Do you guys want to know about Hollywood? I can tell you all about it if you want to, and kind of what happened. I know some of you guys don't have social media, and so I can play what the talk or the speech if you want to hear that. It's only 2 minutes. I can do all that kind of stuff. Just let me know, like a thumbs up if you want to hear it. If not, it's totally okay. Um, because I learned a lot. It was really, really cool. Like I said. I want to know everything. Yeah, I think you've already seen it, man. I know you have social media and you're one of the biggest supporters ever. All right, so let's see if I can show it. You guys might have to tell me um if you can hear it or not. So, okay, so here's the talk. So tell me if you can hear it or not.
Peterson.
And I'm Tyson, and together we host the Dad Bods and Beards podcast.
And on the surface, our podcast might look like just another duo of middle-aged loudmouth guys with microphones, but it's much more than that. Our mission is to give men permission to explore their emotions, speak up about their mental health, and improve their self-love while still holding on to a healthy sense of their masculinity.
Because here's the truth, men have a lot of space in this world, but not enough healthy space.
And that lack of healthy space shows up in the numbers. Nearly 80% of all suicides are men. That is 8 out of every 10 lives lost to suicide.
And yet 91% of men believe mental health is just as important as physical health. But when it comes to action, only 26% of men go to a support group, go to a therapist, or a clinical professional in the last 2 years.
The number one reason men don't reach out in a crisis is the belief that they are a burden. That they believe that they are a burden to people that they love. 63% of men feel this way. Another 56% of men say that they will just handle it on their own. The bottom line, most men will choose an inner war over an outside conflict.
And that's why Dad Bods and Beards is all about. Creating a community where we can drop the armor, talk about what's real, and still feel strong, capable, and masculine. It isn't just about saving lives. It's about changing culture and creating the kind of healthy space men have been missing.
As a man who attempted to end my story too soon, I want to speak directly to every man hearing this. As men, we are capable of feeling and loving deeply. And yet, in moments of crisis, suicide can feel like the ultimate act of sacrifice, an attempt to relieve those we love of the burden we believe that we are. However, taking our life does not remove the weight. It only transfers the pain to the people that we love most. Your life matters. You are seen, you are loved, and no matter what, the inner war is telling you your story is worth living.
And in the words of Theo Fleury, a former NHL All-Star, Olympic gold medalist, and a now a powerful advocate for mental health and trauma recovery, when the men of this world heal, the world will heal itself.
Tonight, Tyson and I are honored to present the Impact Award. This award goes out to someone who has turned their own pain into a...
All right, so that's what it is. And then we awarded the Impact Award to the man who tried to take his life off the Golden Gate Bridge and lived. And it was a really cool story if you guys haven't heard. But funny story that not a lot of you guys, none of you would know until now. So they had to, we had to write our script out. They had to time it, they had to know all that kind of stuff. And so you see the teleprompters right here. I couldn't see crap. Like it's made for like people that are like Logan's Logan's height or younger or smaller, because like everyone was short except me. And so I could not. I literally could not see. So in the very, 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 very back, they have a teleprompter, so what you can look right at the camera and talk. And there's waitresses going back and forth helping the people who are there, and they kept walking back and forth. And so I'm just like, will you guys move? Because I could not see. And so every now and then you kind of see me stutter a little bit. It's just because I kept walking in front, and I thought it was funny. But also, Theo Fleury, if you guys haven't listened to that podcast, that is an amazing. But he's the one who sings our intro now, so that's his intro, that's his song, and it's really, really cool. But yeah, we met a lot of amazing people, a couple of movie stars there, and it was really just it's amazing how 91% of men know it's important, but only 26% of us take care of it. And that's not okay. And so that's what we're there for, is we're trying to there's not a stigma. I don't think there's a stigma anymore about it, but I do think that there is unwillingness to take the time because we are depressed, because we are overworked, because we have all this other things to do that we feel that may be more important. And what's funny is as soon as we start taking time for ourselves, that rest of that stuff is so much easier to do. Um, but it's hard to talk people into it, and they have to want to do it themselves. So, oh, 100%. That's how I was raised. I mean, and we didn't know any better. Like we had no idea that it just is what it is. And so the way we change it is we learn and we grow. And so that's what we're trying to do, and help everyone alike. So anyway, I thought it was fun. It was a really good time, and really, really, really. Oh, let me show you one more thing. Um, since you guys are cool, this is like a minute long. I am going to more because you guys don't. You guys are awesome. This is kind of our
God, thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. Thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Yeah. If I take the blame, put it all on me. I just pray that I will end up lonely. This wanna drive you real crazy and out of control. Make you wanna pull out and let them shots go. Have to just chill out, cause I don't wanna slide. Losing homies really hurt my soul. No matter how rough that road, while you go, take it easy and live life slow. Through all the highs and lows, stay 10 toes down like you're digging for gold. God, thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy. Thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Yeah.
So that was Alex Boye at the end. He's going to be on the podcast and a couple other guys, but I didn't know I had a fat crease in the back of my neck. I was a little disappointed in that. When I saw that video, I'm like, oh no, I didn't know I had that. But anyway, I thought it was funny. But yeah, we just had an enjoyable time. It was fun. Um, What's funny is that people that interviewed us, I turned it around. I took their microphone and I started interviewing them. And I'm like, this is more comfortable to me. And we heard back from a lot of people that we were the funnest people to interview just because we know our facts, we know what we're doing, and we like to have fun. We're unapologetically us, and that's okay. Especially if you listen to my last podcast or my last reel I made on Instagram for Copper Johns. I think I'm funny. That's enough said. I think I'm funny. So, dope, bro. The things you're all doing are so amazing, impacting in many positive ways. It's one thing to speak; it's another to do. And watching the effort y'all put inspire us to be better people. Thank you so much. That means a lot. No one looks at the back of me. Yeah, I can't even see, but yeah, I have that. It's crazy. And this is a melon hat, and I only have 3, and this is an extra large. So and it still makes that. I have a big head. But anyway, I have a couple of Copper Johns things. So uh I'm excited. Like I said, we're going to do tours, we're going to do beard competitions, we're going to do Copper Johns and Dad Bods together type of thing in the coming year. So we're going to have Copper Johns in 28 different states. I'm going to bring lots of samples. Melissa knows this. I just got all the labels done for the samples. They're going to be in 1 gram bottles like this, and they're going to be really, really inexpensive, but it's basically that we can carry around. They're going to have small little droppers. They're going to be cute droppers. I don't know if I have them there, but I had to wait for the labels. The labels are done, so we're going to start making those, and hopefully they'll be done. Well, it's not even October, so beginning of November, I'm guessing is around when we'll be able to do all that. And so I look forward to that. It'll be fun for all those. And so that'll be enough for maybe 1, maybe 2 uses at the most. But it gives everyone an opportunity to try the scents because there's a lot of people who want scents. And they want to, before they buy, they want to test them out. And so I want to provide that for you guys. And just the half ounces were just a little too pricey and a little too big as a sample, and so let's make one that's a really good sample size that's going to be not very cost costly for you guys, and so we're going to be bringing those. And like I said, we're going to have really fun November and December, and we have a lot planned. And Melissa and I have a meeting with another guy every Thursday at 11:30 Mountain Time, and we go over our plans. It's really important to me that we stay on track. So, and like I said, Copper Johns is important to me, and I want us to continue to grow because, guys, I really love the product. I'm not going to lie. I think with the minerals and with what we put in it, uh, we're the best. So, and I really do believe that there's amazing companies out there with amazing oils, but I think what we have in it is one of the best out there. No, okay. I'd like to say the back of my head is none of my. It is by popular demand. Melissa knows more than anything. It's like crazy. Changing lives and saving them. Love what you and Logan are doing. Much respect to both of you. Thanks, David. Means a lot. And it all stems from Copper Johns because, like I said, right from the very beginning, if you guys haven't watched why I created Copper Johns and kind of the story behind it, go. It's like 5 minutes long. It's one of my long form contents on YouTube. You just go to videos and say it's probably a couple months old, and it's just it's be proud of who you are. I remember not having a beard and not being as confident, being embarrassed of how I look, and then after I grew my beard, it was like a mask. It helped. It protected me. It gave me confidence. And so right from the get go, our motto has always been "Be proud of who you are." And so that's the whole point of Copper Johns is I want you guys to be as confident as you can be walking out the door knowing you look the best. And then Dad Bods was created to help work on the inside. So Copper Johns and Dad Bods, we got you on both on in and out, and that's important to me. It always has been. And so yeah, so with Copper Johns, I mean a lot of research was done in everything, and a lot of people had a little bit of input that were really smart in certain areas. And so yeah, those minerals, I'm not joking, they change your skin, they help your skin, they make your skin so healthy. And yeah, so you're going to love it. The education alone is huge, and we still learn new things to improve our self-care for the rest of our lives. Absolutely. And guys, like I said, if you guys ever send an email, ever send a DM, or ask a question in one of Melissa's or mine, or any comments, Melissa does a lot of the social media comments. But if you guys ever ask a question, Melissa will tell me, or I will see it, and that will be an answer that we work on, either through responding back to you, or I'll make it a blog, or I'll make it a blog and have it answered here too. So please, please ask any questions you have so that we can continue to educate ourselves and educate you, because that's important to me. Your product speaks for itself, and I truly don't think it's possible for there not to be more growth. You're on the doorstep of being something 10x that what it I see in everything you do. I mean, yes, I'm trying, man, and people like you and people who are in this live, I'm like, I don't know how to express the gratitude I have for you guys. It's like I just love you guys. And I think those who have met me, Greg, Miles, know how genuine it is. Like I really do care about you guys. Um, and I'm glad that you can feel that, Vinny. I really am. And I know he can because him and I have talked and behind the scenes, and I'm proud of this guy, and so it's really cool. Hey, what's up, Mariachi Blanco? I like saying you're El Mariachi Blanco. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just glad that you're here, man. Thank you so much for showing up. It means a lot. And yeah, so if you haven't tried Wildcat Den, I will look real quick. I don't think we have a ton more. I can make more, like I said, but I don't have any more labels. But oh yeah, we have 26 left. It's the middle of the month. We'll see how it goes. But like I said, it's a man scent. It is not a unisex scent. It is a dark scent, but it's not too dark. But it's bright. It is just freaking epic. I don't know how to put it. Like I am so in love with oud right now. It's just amazing. I am so in love with oud right now. Um, like the real stuff. Like it just is. There's so much depth to oud. It's something else. I'm telling you, man. I don't know if you guys have ever smelt oud by itself. It is phenomenal. And like not the fragrance, like the actual oud, the agar wood. It's really, really good. And so anyway, um Tyson real first, sincere and genuine. Love him like I've known all my life as a friend. Absolutely. That's how I felt about you, man. And yeah, like I said, I got to meet him in Pensacola and it was a blessing. I got to see him and I'm like, dude, you're part of the competition. He's like, I wasn't a part of it. I'm like, you're part of it. It's amazing. It really is. Dude, it is. Yeah, Tyson genuine guy. What you see is what you get in person. Absolutely. And Greg, you were too. Miles, you were too. That's what I love about this is like when you get to meet people in person for the first time after you know talk to each other back and forth for years. We're all the same people. Daniel's watching funny things that babies do on YouTube and he's losing his mind laughing. That's a win. That is a win. I'm not. That is a win to see your kids happy, and that's the best. That is a win. So congrats, man. I love that. All right. I want to know this. What is a smell or a scent that instantly brings you back to a powerful memory? Um, we were talking, so last Friday, we did not have this live, and I know Melissa was super sick, and so she couldn't. And I was at a Achievers Roundtable. It was a mindfulness event. It was a mastermind event where there was 7 speeches or 7 keynotes, and each keynote had specific things, and a lot of it had to do with business and mental health and both. And what would happen is they would speak for an hour to 2 hours to 3 hours, and then we would break off in groups and talk. And there was a guy named that Jen's there, and man, he blew my mind and talked about how our nervous system doesn't forget. Our nervous system does not forget, meaning from our birth all the way to now is who we are in a culmination of who we are because our nervous system doesn't forget. And he's like, a great example of that is smell. He's like, you will smell something and it'll bring back a memory, even from childhood, because our nervous system does not forget. And well, there's I could go into this super deep, but I'm waiting for the podcast because he's going to come on. But I'll tell you a little bit about it. But anyway, that to me is why I asked that question is like, what scents are so powerful to you that brings you back? Like when I smell coffee, I think of my grandpa when we're camping. Like that just reminds me of my grandpa in his little green metal cup that said, kiss me, I'm Italian, because he was Italian. And I remember like just camping with him with that smell. So when I smell coffee, that's what it reminds me of. So I'm kind of curious what scent profiles you're interested to. I love oud. I love all the scent that you have come out with, and that oud in it. Yeah, dude, right? I appreciate that, Rick. I can't remember. Was oud in Mount Moosehead Lake? Because I remember you really liked it, and I really liked it. I can't remember if I put oud in it or not. I have the ingredients here, the formula, but I'm not the same person as I am on here. I actually talk. Fair. I get that. You're awesome. This is my therapy. 100% I get that. Strawberry vanilla, strawberry shortcake doll, one of my favorites ever. Oh, I love that. I really do. I think that totally, yeah. Candy corn. For what does candy corn remind you of? Obviously, it reminds you of Halloween, but what part of it? Because candy corn sucks. I hate candy corn so bad. What's even worse is candy corn is those pumpkins. The same texture, same type of candy, but the pumpkins. Oh, it's the worst. It's the worst. Old Spice. It was all my dad ever wore in my memory. Okay. That I get that completely. I get that completely. We've never met, and I have more genuine conversation, true moments of random concern, which I have met more than I can express, and our friendship that absolutely built my foundation of mental health. Thank you, Vinny. Love you, man. My grandfather's clone, he always wore with was obsession. Interesting. I didn't realize obsession was that old. Um, brings me back to staying up late on Friday night and watching the Braves game with him, keeping score. Dude, I love that. I love that for you. I really, really do. That is a wonderful memory. Um, that's cool. Cherry tobacco reminds me of my dad's pipe when I was a kid. Oh, that's cool. So, what kind of cherry tobacco have you found? Have you found that smell in a beard oil before. Kind of curious. Like Obsession would be crazy easy to make. Like that would be crazy easy to make. Um, but cherry tobacco, like we had one with Santa Tom. We did a cherry tobacco for his collab that we did that he won for Christmas, and we had him on as Santa Claus. That was so fun. Candy corn coffee, smoked woods oud. Who are you? I will never make a cent with candy corn. It is the worst. I'm not gonna lie, it's the worst. Moosehead Lake, Danger, dude, it was so good. One of my favorites. That was what we made the collab with Finley hats too. Was that so? Coffee for me, but real coffee. Nobody ever uses real coffee scent. It's the way like espresso or caramel set coffee reminds me. Just wait. However, I will say this. So we have that coffee scent. It's been told it does smell like real coffee because it has real coffee in it. But I will say this because of the carrier oils in the revitalizing hair serum, it does tweak it, but it does have it. Really, she had a pot brewing 24/7. That's cool. And I also will tell you this. People with ADHD have to have caffeine, I swear. It calms us. It makes silences all the voices in our head. And I'll tell you what, caffeine, I can drink it in like middle of the night and still fall back asleep. So I can't describe the sense, but when my dad died, I bought all his clones and still wear them to this day. 100%. My grandma and grandpa, so they lived in the basement of my aunt's house. While I was young, when I was a kid, my grandma and grandpa always lived with us. When I went to college and got married, my mom started having health problems and they had to downsize the house. And so my aunt Shelly, she started to live. They started to live with her, and when they passed away, we would always go to her basement, and for the longest time, the scent was there, and it brought so many fun memories. And I'm like, I miss her, and it's sad that that scent is not there anymore. But with that being said, I totally understand that. I love that. Stetson aftershave reminds me of my grandpa. I don't know what Stetson is. I'm gonna have to look that up. That sounds amazing though. I love a good aftershave scent. I really, really do. That's cool though. It reminds me, as a kid, I will go to the same house and switch Halloween costumes because they didn't notice. That's funny. Johnson's baby soaps. Oh, what's funny is I know exactly what that smells like. I'm back in the hospital with my wife and firstborn. All the nerves of the unknown with unemployment, with employment, and being a parent. I know that feeling far too well. 100%. I'm not joking. That's part of this. But I had to be closer to home with the street lights came on, right? That's hilarious. My dad never wore cologne, but I got him to start wearing barbershop. Now I think my dad, when I smell it, I mean, it means so much. My dad is my hero. I love that, Melissa. I'm glad that the barbershop scent here could do that for you. I love the barbershop scent. It's one of my favorites. It could be no one's favorite, and I would still sell it because I want it. But luckily, a lot of people like it. But absolutely. Someone makes tobacco scent that reminds me of tobacco my dad used to chew. Oh, well, you have to DM me. I'm kind of curious. I want to smell it. No, no joke. I really, really do. I have not found it. I have several sweet tobacco oils, but none of it hits it. That's too bad. That really, really is too bad. Too bad you don't live in Utah. And we could pull out some tobacco scents here, and you could smell some, and we could find it. But yeah, Frankie, that's cool. I'm sorry that that hasn't, but one day, man. I love that the cherry tobacco does that for you. Still to this day, it's why I drink coffee like I do. I drink coffee like water, and just wait. I love you, bro. I can't wait. It's fair, serious. 3 to 5 monsters on workday pass out right after. First of all, totally get it. Second of all, it's three. How much caffeine does it? Like 100, right? That's like drinking 3 to 5 cups of coffee. Um, I don't know. Maybe that's more healthy than this. Freaking Rican, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really, really do like it. I text you about a scent. Absolutely. I tried to do leathers, but there's nothing that just hits Jake's leather point because when you deal with leather, real leather, I mean, there's nothing like it. When my dad would get back hunting, he would clean his pew pew, and that hops 9 just gets me. Okay. What's funny is I get that. I 100% I can smell that scent. I can smell that because my grandpa, I used to do it with him. I totally know what that smells like, and that is good. That way reminds me of my grandpa. Ah, dude, I wonder if that's something I could do because that's a manly scent. I don't know if anyone would want that in their beard oil. Maybe we could make a knockoff, like do 10 of them just for those people, dude. If we could find a scent like that, that brings back memories. That brings up some really fun memories. I love that. Yeah, you might be pushing it, man. You might be doing it just a little too much. But you do you, boo. I drink coffee right now, and it's almost 8 p.m. No, Melissa, you and me and many others, it appears, have the same situation, and it just calms us. It really, really does. It calms me. I think some of my kids have that because they drink monsters like a couple, and my older kids. I don't let my younger ones do that, but my older kids, my senior in high school, and then my 19 and 20-year-old. They do. My 21 just drove up to Idaho. He's going to school there, and I'm going to miss that kid. Uh, I'm not a fan of leather. No, you're not, and I totally understand why. I really, really do. I, for the longest time after COVID, I could not. Peppermint stunk, and leather smelled like skunk and chili and onions and poop. All smelled the same, just different levels of strongness. So, like, you walk into a bathroom, and I remember, like, okay, this if I could smell, this would stink because I can smell the strength of it, but I couldn't. I couldn't smell it really. So, and now I can, unfortunately. Well, I don't sleep not because of the coffee. I get that, man. Well, dude, I just can't wait till people read what you had. I know I've read it out loud before, but with culmination of yours and the other people, I think it's going to really help people. I just got to figure out how to get people to understand the importance of it. Like I said, I wanted to do it for free, but no one would let me. Just because they say if it was free, they would think it was a joke and no one would take it serious. I'm like, okay. I really enjoy the revitalizing hair serum. The lavender reminds me of my mom. I love that. I really do. Um, I actually love lavender. Oh, dude, I wear it on Sundays all the time. For sure, I wear lavender on Sundays. Well, that's cool. Thanks for sharing, guys. Um, I had a couple more questions. All right, another question. How much oil? No, no, let's do a different one. Okay, how about this? How about this one? Do you pay attention to how a product feels immediately or how the beard looks after a few hours? So, what do you pay more attention to? I'm kind of curious about that because for me, I've noticed I pay attention to how it feels, but not immediately, is more like later. Um, because I just kind of notice the feel. I don't really notice how it looks because when I leave the house, I like how it looks. And so I prominently just notice the fill, and and notice like if I'm dehydrated, I can tell because of my beard, all that kind of stuff. But I'm kind of curious, what do you guys get from this? Peppermint like Altoids and strawberry like hard candies remind me of the first step in my grandma's house since her candy. Oh, mixed with Werther's. I love Werther's. I get that. Hey, what's up? How you doing? El queso está. No, it's el queso está viejo. ¿Dónde está el baño? I really want to try to have Snoop Dogg read your book to me. That's all Melissa. You'll have to ask her how she did it. No way, bro. Just think everything you do, you use everything you make, and keep doing everything possible. Your book is about. Thanks, man. I hope so. I hope so. I really do. I just don't know how to really push it. That's that's me. That's how I feel. Because a really good oil, to me, really good oil, you don't have to use it multiple times. And so that's to me is important too. Both for me, okay. Uh, feel is way more important. how it feels, how it feels, how it feels. I notice if I don't use butter within a few hours, it feels not dry, not knotted. Where are you from? Can you tell people in the chat, or if you don't feel comfortable, don't worry about it. Is it dry or humid where you are? I will say this: California, I was shocked how dry it was there, and the balm really, really helped my beard there. And I really like the balm a little bit more lately than the butter because it really coats and seals in the moisture. And so I've really noticed that I've been tending to use more balm than butter lately. Uh, I I didn't realize how much I liked the balm, but I knew I liked it, but I didn't realize that. And so at night after the shower and stuff like that, I will put the butter in with revitalizing hair serum, just unscented. However, the balm during the day really, really just coats my beard and makes it. It doesn't make it heavy and weighted down. It just keeps it nourished and seals in that moisture. So, it's amazing. It's free for 3 days, but then it's pretty expensive to buy for a year. That's cool. Hours later for me, 100%. Phil and how it styles when I do my morning blowout. Craig, I love that. And I have to look at your stuff. I haven't looked at your stuff yet. I need to. It's dry here and hot. Okay, I get that. So when it's dry, you use a little bit more, and I get that. Connecticut, I've never, that's one of the states I haven't been to. I would imagine since you're by the Atlantic, it's going to be a little bit humid, right? I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that. That's why I'm asking. So, yeah. So anyway, guys, I can't believe it's time. It's like we're pushing that time. So speaking of Phil, speaking of Phil, do you change the ratio of carry-overs when you work to get the scent you're trying to get? No. I am always going to keep the blend the same. Uh, Sometimes when the fragrance or the oil or the essential oil, I mean, is allowed to, I will use a little bit more fragrance to be able to use that. However, some fragrances you just can't. Um, but no, if you noticed with the unrefined butter, I am more. It's more important for me that your look and feel and beard is than the scent. Um, and so, like, if you look on the Amazon reviews, a lot of people who are unfamiliar with Copper Johns and how we do butter, uh, yeah. Um, Sorry, just one sec. I'll get back to that. Sometimes it feels thicker than others. I wonder if it's because the castor oil like blends together, or we have. I put it in a big jug, 5-gallon jug, and I have 5 of them, and shake the crap out of it. I wonder if sometimes it's not shaken very well. I will do a better job. So that's good to know. That when it's thicker, it just means it has more castor, and castor falls. It's so. That's good to know. Thanks for telling me. I'm so glad you talked about it on the stream a while back because I never tried the balm. It's so amazing. It doesn't have a stiff hold, but it's strong enough for those that you want to style, right? That's what I mean. And it just sits on your face or on your beard just nice, and it coats it just perfectly to me. And beard is the beard feel is most important. If there's an issue, the style later, I'm matching butter and balm. 100%. What's up, Ellie? How you doing? Get a paint shaker machine. Okay, so I have all those. Um, but so I will measure. You have to measure everything, and so like I'll measure the weight, but not the weight, but the grams. I'll measure everything, and so you can't just put the whole thing in. Yeah, I'll figure it out. That's easy to do. It's easy to fix. So I'm glad you did it. I know what you're talking about. Uh, I've been going with half of the amount of butter and half the amount of balm in the mornings. Use the balm as to hold the flyaways and keep the shape. 100%, Mike. I agree with that. I love that. Oh, nice. Those are awesome. Yeah, I've done some videos with it on Copper Johns, where I showed the blending of the oils and stuff like that. For the balm, it doesn't have to be damp or dry, or it doesn't matter. I still think it should be because The oil, you put it in the oil first and you leave it a couple minutes. And then after that, you put the balm in. So I will use the heat. I will style it, but I will not do a cold blast yet and so after I used all the heat and I styled my beard, I'll get the balm and I'll put it on and I'll comb it. And then I'll use heat again and comb it through and style it how I want. Then I'll cold blast it. I think I don't have any backing to this. And so I should probably look into this. But it feels that the minerals are going to lock in, and I do know this. The minerals are going to lock into the hair shaft, all the moisture. But as the day goes, it gets hot, it gets dry, it gets cold, it gets and all that kind of stuff. You start to just you live life, and so the elements will affect your skin and your beard. But when you put the balm in, it feels like that wax just coats your hair just nicely and seals everything in. And so your beard, even before the shower after a long day, it's still soft. It's still just like it looks really, really good. And so I feel like you would want it damp, um, so that it can lock in that moisture a little bit better, the moisture that you do have. Heat in the room where the oil is will effectively affect the viscosity some as well. So the difference in house temp will change some feel. Yeah, that's true. I never apply anything dry. Me either. Me either. Heat with balm, I do. Absolutely. I'll get it warm and all that kind of stuff, and I'll put it on, and then I'll use heat again and style it. Absolutely. Um, yeah, absolutely. I can get that into the hair and get it into the pores of the hair and stuff like that. Absolutely. But that's me. And that's what I've learned that works best for me. And a lot of the styling tips and tricks and stuff that we always do, it's always just because we've all tried different things and we know what works for us. And so for my gray hairs and my kind of wiry beard, that's what works best for me. And so you just need to learn what works best for you and keep at it and keep testing it. Like when new products come out, like try it and see how it works. Like I'm going to do what Jeff did. Where is he? Viking Papa, whatever. Yeah, right here. I'm going to do what he did, and I'm going to try that heated treatment with coconut oil. I want to try it. I think that's a great idea, and I want to see what it does to my beard because I've never done it before. So I'm just going to try some things and see what happens. So I can't remember who it is, but I follow him on IG now too. But the guy who did your videos on the mustache wax, I used a blow dryer for the fur. Hunter. Yeah, Hunter got super, super busy with his job, with his career, and we kind of parted ways. But he said he's going to be coming back here shortly. Now that he's back. Yeah, yeah. No, the mustache wax is really, really difficult to use until you figure it out, and it's always apply heat is the most important because um, it's a very strong hold. It's not the strongest hold you'll ever have. I could add more pine resin and a couple other things, but we do have that in there, and it does have a wonderful hold, but it does require a lot of heat to break that down so that it works. So, all right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. It's 6 o'clock. I don't want to go over anyone. Plus, I need to go home and change because I'm going to go to a comedy show to see Heath, who is going to be on our comedy tour. So, yeah. And if anyone's in Utah next Wednesday in Salt Lake, there's an open mic night that Logan and I are going to start practicing our stand up because our show that we're going to be doing in 28 states is going to be a stand up show of comedy. And then we're going to have our podcast at the end. And so we're going to be trying. And so obviously, me, I have to be clean, but I also want to be funny. So we're going to open mic night here at Wise Guys in Utah, and we're going to practice and see what lands with people, what doesn't. And I have no shame. So if it doesn't work, that's okay. But yeah, so hopefully if any of you are in Utah and you want to come watch or participate, that'd even be better. Let's do it. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful night, and appreciate you guys. Go buy something. Take care.